Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rage and I'll be your host. So today we are playing with the 279, one of the weirdest vehicles ever built by, I was gonna say by the Soviet Union, but to be fair, by anyone. This tank has 4 tracks and it's it's on legs or something. It was, you know, the Soviet nuclear tank that was gonna be able to withstand nuclear explosions, but yeah, it just wasn't, like, it didn't make a lot of sense, and in the game, in my opinion, it doesn't make a lot of sense in many ways, because it's 9.0 on the VR, okay? 9.0, but you still get APCVC. Now, you get a really good APCVC with 364 millimeters of pen. It has enough explosive filler to pretty much delete anything that it pens. It has decent muzzle velocity, but now on this VR you are facing things with a lot of APFSDS and heat FS, and yeah, you don't have heat, you don't have APFSDS. Now you also don't get a laser rangefinder on this tank against, well, things that pretty much have all of those. You don't get ERA, or trophy or anything, so heat actually destroys this tank. And this tank used to be lower BR, but at 9.0 it just... a lot of people like complain and whatnot about saying, oh yeah, this tank is really good or whatnot, but I honestly don't think this tank is that good. You have to be in a really good situation for the tank to work out, and right now we got a really good situation. We're in a full down tier. So this is like the best scenario for this tank when you get down tiered, because this tank feels like it's using technology from like 8.0, 8.3 in 9.0. It feels like a T10M in many ways. The IS-7, it's really like equivalent to this tank in a lot of ways, but the IS-7 is 8.3. So it just doesn't work in many ways. Anyway, it just doesn't work in many ways. The gun is really good, you have a really good shell, but let's just remember that APFSDS has way better angled performance. So you sometimes bounce things that you shouldn't bounce because of the angles of the armor. Something that the APFSDS wouldn't do, or the heat wouldn't do. And while obviously you have the explosive filler, you can just pretty much delete anything that you shoot. Doesn't mean that, well, you are gonna be deleting anything that you shoot. And well, we just got, our driver just got hit. Our driver got killed by the Bushmaster. Our driver, see what I mean with this tank? I've been struggling a lot with this tank. It just doesn't feel all that good. I just got penned by the Bushmaster. This tank has really weird, like, pen angles. Sometimes they pin you in, like, I've seen like these tanks get destroyed on the chassis by a Gepard or something like that, or the XM246, like the Oerlikons, like the 35 mil Oerlikons. Those tend to just destroy this tank. I don't know why, it just has really weird penning angles, and it just doesn't feel like an amazing tank in many ways. I'm not gonna lie. Well, we just got destroyed. As you can see, that was 360 millimeters of pen against an M60, and I just didn't pen. Guys. So that's something. I'll try to hide. Because I'm scared. And we just got penned by a Bradley. That's it, we just got penned by a Bradley. That's insane. It's just insane that the Bradley just penned us with the Bushmaster. With the Taos it makes sense. But with the Bushmaster? Really? Our driver got taken out by a Bushmaster. And that just showcases why I don't think this tank is that good. It's just weird sometimes. It just doesn't work sometimes. We just, like, for example, we shot that that M60, the Rise, I think it was a Rise with the ERA, and we just didn't do anything to him. That guy just came out blasting. He destroyed our... look at that. He just stays there, and he destroyed our gun. Our Jack Tiger just didn't shoot him. Well, he shot him, but he just didn't do anything. And that's it. In a full down tier, against a tank of our same BR, we just got destroyed because he has a fully functional autoloader. He has way more agility. He has APFSDS. We don't. And that's the difference on APFSDS. On the Rise that we shot, on the M60 that we shot, we just didn't do anything. And we have 360 millimeters of pen. In theory, we should be able to go through that. But I think the APCBC also doesn't work really well against ERA. Now we get a full up tier, so that's gonna be even funnier. It just doesn't work against APFSDS. So I don't think this tank is in a good position, in my opinion. It's funny and everything, but it just doesn't work. The armor, which is the main thing, we just got penned by a Bushmaster first. Like, obviously it was a lucky pen, but my point remains. My point remains. It just doesn't work against these BRs. And the Bradley is 8.3, and his two toes just completely destroy us. So yeah, it's a weird tank. Every time when people were talking about it when I first, started in the game and whatnot, they were telling me like, oh, it's a really great tank. When I started playing it was like, it's alright. It doesn't feel that great. And when I face it, it just feels like it's like an APFSDS Piñata, and it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna just destroy you. Because I have APFSDS and you don't. And yeah, that M60 was able to withstand one of my shells, and I didn't. There, we actually penned that guy. We actually penned that guy, and he didn't do anything. My round just didn't do anything. That's 360 millimeters of pen, and it just bounced on the KPC. Like, it just feels like that thing is just way better when it comes to... I'm actually surprised that the first shot, it penned, but it didn't do anything, even though we are using APCBC. If I was using APFSDS, like for example on the M60, on the TTS, if I shot him there, he would have been dead. But yeah, this thing sometimes... Maybe if I shot the turret, but I'm not even sure if I can, like, pen the turret on that thing. At least he didn't do much to us. The armor actually works against him. I don't know where he shot, but the armor actually worked, so that's something. He's really fast as well, so... Those tanks, both the American and the German versions, are really good. They were like really good tanks. We have someone on the flank. I don't know. My barrel is gone. Again. I don't think yeah, that's gonna be really bad. And again, this is just a matter of I would call it just a matter of technology. It just feels like this is an old tank against a really modern IFB. Look at that guy, he's just chilling around. I got set on fire again. I don't have my my machine gun or anything. I don't have a team. It's just not an amazing tank. It's just... You get bullied in full up tiers because you just cannot do anything about it. Like, what do I do here? What do I do exactly here? If I don't have a team, what do I do? I don't have anything. Let's just try to, you know, blind him or something. Otherwise... I actually managed to kill one of my crew. Let's try to run. Let's try to run. Okay, brother. He ran. But yeah, that's just painful, you know? Just painful. It's a matter of, yeah. The turret traverse for 9.0, it's not good. As you can see. There's a lot of really bad things about this thing. Just delete that. You shouldn't have ignored me. And now we have an even worse reload rate. Well, we didn't do anything. We tracked him, that's good. But yeah, that's a T-72, German one. I think what I should be doing is aiming at his gun. Okay, that didn't do anything. Let's try to remove the bushes. Okay, I hit that guy and I just killed the commander. That's just... okay. That's a huge shell. Just passing through that guy and doing nothing. No damage. Just... this tank. This is not a good tank. I'm sorry, but it is not a good tank. When it overpans, it does nothing. Unlike the APFSDS tends to... frag more. This just does nothing. It's impressively bad in so many ways. Obviously you don't have the angle performance to pen a T-72, and you're gonna be facing a lot of those with the German teams, which is kind of funny, I guess, because you're Soviet. Apparently the M60s you cannot pen them pretty much on the upper plate either, even though they should be penable in theory, but it doesn't. I don't know. It feels old. It feels like an old machine. It feels like brute force when you're facing things that are more precise and whatnot. Just doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. And maybe I'm playing it wrong, like you guys tell me also. Like I'm completely open to. Maybe I should be playing it like more modestly or something, but it just doesn't work for me. The more I try it, the more I am convinced that it just doesn't. It's not that good. Like the MBTs are way better, and I mean they like look at that round. That didn't do anything, really. That didn't do anything. That hole didn't do anything. It just went through. Oh god, sometimes. Appears to be someone. Oh, everything's dead. Like seriously, that didn't do anything. That's insane. How big is this round anyway? It's a 30 kilogram. That's like 70 pounds of just big boom boom and doesn't do anything. Maybe I was unlucky. Maybe. But I don't know. To be fair, my luck with the Soviet Union is shit. Like, I've been doing really bad with the Soviets. I have really bad luck with how my guns perform. I'm not gonna lie, I'm part of the people that think that the Soviet Union is overrated. It's just weird. But I'm also really unlucky with them. Maybe that's why. That's really dangerous. He could have shot me. I don't know why he didn't shoot me. He could have gone for it. And there's a high chance that I was dead. Because of, you know, Orleans doing weird shit. What happened to their team? They were just completely destroying us and all of a sudden just left. So yeah, that's 2 kills. And it feels like we have done a lot for 2 kills. Just doesn't feel amazing, this. I had a lot of issues with the APCVC, with Russian APCVC. So maybe that's why. I'm gonna reload. I destroyed his ammo and did nothing. I blew up his ammo with my HE round and he didn't do anything. I think he went up. I saw something go up. I'll try to get C. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Soviets. It just feels weird, these tanks. I don't like having no gun depression. And I've been having a lot of issues with the APCVC on the Soviets. I have to say it. That's a T-72. At least he was on the side, so yeah, that should just completely evaporate him. In theory. Okay. We made it. But yeah, this tank feels old in this VR. Like, how many T-72s we faced so far? The good thing about this thing is that the side armor is actually really good. Maybe even better than the front. Okay. The Santal got killed. Yeah, BCC. Who? Oh, what? There's no one on that side. And somehow I managed to blow up the Santal ammo, but do nothing to him. That's been happening a lot lately to me. And you could tell me like, hey, it was maybe because the ammo was away from the tank. I managed to destroy the ammo of an SU-152. So that's really big ammo on my God, this gun just feels really weird. Like when he shoots, it's just like it stops your tank. And yeah, look at that, just no problem on the top. And let's just mention something. The KPC-70 has really bad APFSDS when it comes to penetration, and it just goes through me like butter. So yeah, guys, I don't know what to tell you about this tank. Just feels not amazing, I guess. A lot of people like is afraid of them, but once you get like hit, like you don't have to even think about APFSDS. Once you get hit, you can just destroy this. Like, funnily enough, I think the worst prepared nation for this tank is the Soviet Union, because at 8.0 you get the T-54s. They get hit. But if you're using APCBC, you may have some issues. We're in a full down tier, so let's try. But since you're the Soviet Union, does it matter? Like the American tanks. The M60, the first M60, has enough weapons to face this. The Leo 1, the first Leo 1, has enough weapons to face this. I don't know why a lot of people is afraid of them. Like, we just got our driver killed by a Bradley, by his Bushmaster. Think about that. And that CV, the Swedish one, was actually having a lot of fun with us. He actually managed to kill like crew members, like penning at the back of our turret. He wasn't just smart enough to just keep shooting the back of our turret. I don't know why. He was going through. He actually killed crew members. And we shot him like straight up on the side. Like we left a hole like this big on his side and did nothing to him. Obviously that's over-penetration and whatnot, but Jesus, you would think that even without being only like solid shot, it would do more. Let's try to do this. Be aggressive, because we are Soviet. And we do not fear anything. Oh god, he still managed to get me, even though I killed him right away. A helicopter coming. I don't see him. It feels like it's like on fairly close on my side. And since we don't have the gun on the top, there he is. Just wanna say, at least we hit him. I'm surprised 14.5 didn't do more. We didn't even get an assist for the hit. I think he destroyed my track again. And yeah, even though you have 4 tracks, you cannot move if you're missing one. I don't know if that's accurate. Like, I honestly don't know. But why would you have 4 tracks? If you lose one, you just are completely unable to move. Maybe in real life it would be able to move, maybe, but I'm unsure about that. I'll let you guys clarify that. Obviously, since it never it was never in action, this vehicle. We managed to get the cupola, that thing. That's good. I'm actually surprised there was someone there. Oh, it was a TTS, but it was the Japanese one, the Taiwanese one? So maybe it was like the type we killed. Okay, I'm gonna say 500. Okay, that was 600. Why didn't I use my my rangefinder? It's actually 800. Nope. Got you, brother. Just saved that guy. Well, for how long? Oh, never mind. The actual one. The Sheridan missed. That's interesting. He missed like really close. There's someone like right in front of us. Why is that? Why? I saw on the minimap like someone on that field, and it was that guy, but he's been dead for a while now. That was so weird. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Now we are in our best scenario. The map is not really big. Plus, the map is not huge. Plus, we are in a full down tier. So this is great for us, right? This is amazing for us. This is what you want on this tank. Gonna say it, I think the 906 is better than this tank. push here. Cover. Wow, that actually destroyed my turret ring. That's not good. That actually, like, the plane destroyed my turret ring with that shot. And I lost another crew member with the shot from that guy. He must really like me. He just crashed. Smart. I bet that guy that just did that is the same guy that was there. I bet. Like, I completely bet. We have someone on the back. Let's try to HSS. I think it took too long, but whatever. Gotta let my team know that there's someone on the back. But yeah, this repair is taking. Okay, we have the turret back online, and the guy is dead. I'm somehow alive. I'm surviving because that guy wasn't shooting the back of my turret for some reason. No, this turret can get penned by hit. Okay. Ten seconds and we are back online. Okie dokie. Okay, we're loaded, so let's go. Come on. Come on! Really? Jesus. Is that what I mean? That you can pen this thing frontally with the those things? Yeah, look at that. It's not an amazing vehicle in many ways. It's not bad, don't get me wrong. It's just annoying to play. It feels slow. It feels. Obviously, my crew is not the best, so the repairs are really long. It just feels like dumb. It feels dumb. That's it. It's like a dumb tank. It's just like a go face first tank and hope for the best. It's not the smartest vehicle. It's not like, you know, skill matters on this. It's like, yeah, let's hope the enemy just doesn't know how to pen me, or doesn't have the right shells to pen me or something like that, and just go face first. Be like, yeah, nothing will happen. Even though when it happens, it does happen, but if it doesn't happen, it won't happen. Ha! That makes a lot of sense, like this tank. You can tell why they stopped making it. Like, it doesn't make sense. In many ways, it just doesn't make sense. The T-72 makes way more sense than T-64. Obviously, the MBTs make more sense. That's why they kept making them. Damn, this is this 279, guys. On this game, we actually did way better. We have five kills. You didn't get like smoke grenades. You only get the HSS, which is also a minor inconvenience. Don't get me wrong, HSS can be great. But against thermals, and note, you will fight things that have thermals. You have no way to cover yourself. That's a T95. Let's see how he penned. He just like penned on the side without any issues with the APF SDS. And that's an 8.3 tank. So guys, that was a 279. I don't really want to play this tank anymore. I played a game beforehand, before this video, and it just didn't work too much. I'm guessing that it can work if you have like the full lineup next to it, and maybe be like, okay, this map is good or this map is bad for this. But I find it hard to believe that you're gonna be playing this. Like, this is gonna be better. This is gonna be the T62. This is gonna be better than the T55 AMD or the T62 M1 or the 435 or the BMP3. Well, these ones are 9.3, so I'm not gonna say it. But you have the 685. What I mean is just that it feels odd it feels like you would play it with things like the T10M, and obviously this is better than the T10M, so maybe next to the T62 at 8.7, but 9.0 just doesn't make a lot of sense. But guys, I hope you enjoyed it. It's a good tank. I'm just not very fond of it, I guess. I found out that I'm not really fond of Soviet heavies. They feel like they are a hammer, but you are trying to hammer something that requires a drill. And it just feels like brute force, but stupid. Like, when you could be using something more precise or something more versatile, you are just stuck with something dumb, and I hope for the armor to work, but it doesn't really work that often. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope it was really entertaining at least. And without anything else to say, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.